we're off. Hi guys. Ooh, what date is it? The 11th of July. Fortnight since I talked to you. Sunday, 11th of July. Our young has just left. He come round for an hour. We had a chat, as we do. Yeah. Well, last fortnight, all sorts have been happening, haven't they? And I'll come back to that later, but we've had Euros, haven't we? With the final match tonight. Looking forward to it. Not everybody's cup of tea, football. I've liked football for a long time. You know, I can watch football at any level. I can watch kids play in park. Or, you know, I've been to England games. Bloody hell, even when our Marcus were young, took him to Wembley to watch Germany, friendly. You know, that's some time ago. Wow, years and years and years and years ago. Old Wembley, you know. We stood by one of the big towers of that match. That was great. Anyway, let's get back in this last fortnight. Well, I suppose it combines with that as well, you know, football. Because I was watching fortnight ago, last 16, Germany and England game. I went to the toilet. Pushed the clot out and I started bleeding. Oh, didn't like that. Didn't like the look of it, of anything, you know. It went like that from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Started clearing up on Friday. I've been my mind up then. Right, so the stories I've been hearing with the old timers, and they're only stories, it's only what they're telling me, right? So whether they're true or not, I don't know. But the stories. So before this occasion, the stories were that they couldn't get to see the doctor. I've heard things on the internet and everything else, how difficult it is to, you know, get in touch with your doctor. But when I decided to phone them up, then I began to realise, as the hours and the days went on, the stories I were hearing are completely true. So, for example, pale ale. Only a couple. I'm waiting for Matt, really. Anyway, get back on story. So I phoned my doctors up. It's a long time since I've been to doctors. Because, fortunately for me, I've never really been ill. Yes, I've had cuts and I've had breaks and bruises and surgeries, you know, for injuries. But poorly. I've never really been poorly. I'm going to get it checked out, even though it's cleared up. You know, myself says, well, it might be cleared up by microscopic. You know, I did look it up, but that surprised me. The people I mentioned it to it, I'll say it's about 50-50. 50% of them go, wow, you want to get that checked out, you know, thinking of the obvious, like, you know, cancer, that sort of stuff. To be honest, when it were happening to me, I'm gonna be quite honest with you. It flashed through my mind, you know, when it were happening, you know. And I thought, well, but realistically, what will be will be. So why are you thinking negative, Al? So I never, you know, within a couple of days got me a semblance back together, you know, right? And I thought, oh, what do you call it? Mitis, whatever you call it, you know, blood in urine. Could be a combination of things, isn't it? At least 1 or 10, could he? You know, that's how I look at it, you know. I thought, it could be a bit of bacteria, you know what I mean? Urine infection, whatever, you know what I mean? Some injury. On the Thursday night, me 50 sit-ups I've done on the bed, I cut them out on Thursday, straight away. I thought, well, you know, because over-exercising, you know, can make you do these things. You know, give yourself hernias and this and, you know, bladder, kidney, you know, sort of things. And I had been pushing myself with my exercises. And so I cut them out straight away. Kelp. I was straight on to kelp, iodine. And I thought, well, if I've got any bugs in there, which I think I might have, I'm going to iodine them, kelp, you know, seaweed, ground up, powdered kelp. That's the thing about kelp, innit? It strains that kelp. I could never get this round my own head. You know, well, obviously, well, the Friday and the Saturday, took a tablespoonful of it, you know, in my mouth, washed it down with lemon water. It tastes of fish, doesn't it? Weird, isn't it? You know, you expect it to taste of sea, you know, your salt. Well, no. It's one of them things, Kel, when you take it, the taste, it sounds ludicrous, this. The taste is like the smell of, I don't know if you've ever had fish head soup, you know. Oh, of course, a lot to throw in a pot, you know, especially Chinese. And boil it up, it's like a liquor in it, a brown liquor, you know, fish head soup. Beautiful, isn't it? But isn't it strange? I can't get my hand around it. That the taste of kelp is it's madness, but it's like the smell, the aroma of fish soup. Is how it makes it. It's like the two, you know, two senses crossing each other's paths, as it were, you know, out of the 5 senses, if that makes any sense. But anyway, so, cleared myself up here. Going back to what I was saying then about these tales with doctors, so I phoned doctor, I don't know, about 14 in queue. Took 45 minutes to answer it. So the stories have been heard. I've now run across it. Right. The doctor, I can't see a doctor, but the doctor will phone me the next day. Alright. Type of thing. But anyhow, they said to me, the way to go through this, Alan, because she knows me, I'm sure it was Gail. Can't swear it was Gail. But as soon as I mentioned my name, she told me, she went, hello, Alan. I'm presuming it's Gail. So, just ring 111. So I rung 111. I talked to a guy, very nice he was. Really, really nice. Asked me a couple of questions. I guess I'll get somebody to ring you. When will they ring me? They'll ring you today. And you're ready for this. I went to bed about 10 o'clock that night. Still not rung me. I'm going off to bed. But 11:30, phone ringing. Well, that's it. One of these doctors from 111. I kid you not. 11:30 at night. Well, I'll be getting water and that checked out, you know, prostrate. I've not had me prostrate done for what? fatty. So, I went, yeah, right. What's happening then? When we're doing this then? He went, 1 o'clock. I went, 1 o'clock. Tomorrow? No, tonight. I went, I don't think so, I kid. He just woke me up, just got me out of bed, you know what I mean? Yeah, you have me laugh. I tell you what, though, can't we start this procedure on Monday? Oh, you'll have to ring your own doctors on Monday. Well, start again. He went, yeah. Oh, all right then. But tell them I'm going to write to them. But very informative, this gentleman. He went, when we're writing him to them, you know, from 111, the letters only go out once a day. So if you ring on Monday, they might not have the letter I've sent them. I went, okay then. Anyway, I did ring them on Monday. Believe it or not, the letter day, because they only send them out once a week, the letter day must be Monday, because I'm sure it's Gail, I can't swear on it. She went, yeah, Alan, you see, that's what makes me think it's Gail, she knows me. I shouldn't ask her really, should I? But whatever. But yeah, we've got that letter down, and we'll have a doctor phone you. I said, all right. A week later, you're not right. Right, okay then. Well, when's that going to be? Tomorrow between 10:30 and 11:30. Well, I'm at office. Right, so here's number. Twice I repeated it. Anyway, that day, that wax said, how long are you waiting for? So I'm not really bothered. I'm not in a rush. I'll just wait, you know. It might be late, might not be late. Well, anyway, come 5 o'clock, I said I'm going home. Anyway, when I walked in, he'd left a message. He rung my own number. When I told him Pacific, well, I told Gail, or it may not be Gail, the agent, I'd be on the works number. He still rung the own number. Anyway, next day he rings back, tells them what's what, da. Right, they'll ring you between 3 and 4. Where's he going to ring me? At home. I'll make sure I'm at home. So, I was at home. Anyway, come back, 5:30 rings me, da. Then told me to, you know, in the morning, have a wee sample, you know. Take the sample. You got a container? I went, yeah. Container, good damn. Couldn't get in. Had to press a bell, you're not allowed into doctors. Wow. Press the bell, it's me, Mr. Lister. I got a sample. Oh, is your name on it, Alan? Yeah, I'll put my name on it, yeah. Yeah. Can you drop it through the letterbox? Well, I thought, well, I'll drop it like about 3'4". Do a little basket I could see on the floor. I thought, well, this don't break when it lands. Anyway, it didn't, so I don't know. I'll have to wait and see from there. Yeah, but I'm like that. Got my head round things and got my life is what it is, you know. I'll accept everything as it comes, you know. Obviously, all my life I've challenged myself, and in my later years, you know, I've had this conversation a few times over the last 5 years with Sue, Marcus, everybody. I know, you know, family, friends, you know. Should I ever come down with these chronic illnesses, you know, cancer, this, that, and the other, am I going for chemo or radio? No. I'm going to just be straightforward with them and say to them, computer, come on, ghost again. Computers, come on, it's sold, you know. Oh God, you won't believe it. I tell you, you won't believe this. I'm not making it up. It's just clicked on. Look at that. Oh, Lister. 21st to 11th, 20 video. DMT video. You couldn't make it up, could you? That's come on, it's fucking hell, that. Wow. It says the message out, must be. Yeah. So I just go, oh, wow. Yeah. No, so I am, I don't want any radiotherapy. I'm going to be honest with you. I just say to fucking doc, quite consultant or whoever he is, he'll say to me, well, unfortunately, you've got this, whatever, and I'll go, how long have I got that? You don't have to go straight away. Well, we can get this, can get no. You give me full call, how long have I got? You got 6 months, a year, whatever, you know. Right then. You know what I mean? I want to go out gracefully, you know what I mean? I don't go out falsely. You know. So what I'm saying to people, am I worried? Does it make any difference whether I'm worried or not worried? It won't make any difference to the outcome, surely. You know, what will be, will be. And that's how I look at it. You know. But one of the amazing things, I don't know, what cleared me up, I believe anyway, on the Friday, I stopped doing the sit-ups, because I thought, because obviously when I looked into it, you know, exercise, you can do too much exercise, whether you think so or not, and you get hernias. I was doing a lot of sit-ups, you know. And to be honest with you, I thought it was the sit-ups were giving me the pain in the back, the kidney area. But no, I cut them out straight away. You know, because the exercise itself could be causing the problem. Oh, that's a fact. Don't take my word for it, look it up. So, you can do too much exercise, so I cut them out anyway. They were straight out the window. And I took kelp, iodine, straight away, you know, because I thought, well, if this is a bacteria, and I'm having a bit of, water ripples at the same time, I thought, could be bacteria, iodine. It sort of cleared that up, you know. Felt fine, you know what I mean? Felt fine ever since. Well, I'm working yesterday. Bloody hell, this morning I got up, I had my bed to do. It was my sheets, you know, not quote, but sheets. I was due every fortnight, you know. Sunday night, used to be Saturday, but Sundays, every fortnight, change my sheets, you know. And bloody hell, they needed changing. Because last night, up to last night, I don't mean before, the 13 days before, last night was so bloody hard, I was tossing and turning. Bloody sheet were down. Nothing was gone. Bed change, I love clean sheets. I don't know what it is about clean sheets. I love it, don't you? So, before I had finished, when I got here, well, bloody hell, I was sweating, I don't need my shorts, sweating, I'm mad. Changed my bed, washed my bedding. I promised myself I'm going to do this carpet, that bedroom carpet, computer carpet, landing. So I got my shampoo out, my Henry shampoo, Took me longer to get it out and assemble it all. Right. Took me half an hour. And took me 30 minutes to do this little carpet. That's moving everything out. And then it took me another half an hour to pack everything away. Oh God, it's worse getting it out and packing it away than doing job, if you know what I mean. Well, yeah, I did all that. But yesterday I was working. I didn't go last Saturday because it was raining. But I thought I'll risk it this Saturday. Put the last panel up on fence and Phil and Sheila's, you know. And Phil come out, you know. Hey, he looks well. I told you in the last video we'd sent for his, vitamins. Why call the Glorious 4? He got there. I don't know if he got there from me or he just got there. You know, when I started doing vitamins, you know, vitamin D, you know, weird vitamin that, more or no more, but never mind. Vitamin C, you know, zinc, magnesium, what I call the Magic 4, which is in my potion. He's doing the Magic 4, not to do with my potion, he's just come up with that, you know, which I told you last week. I think that's absolutely fantastic. But, you know, as you go into these sort of things, you know, you look up vitamin D, and then dig deep into vitamin D. It only works with vitamin C, right? And then it only works with magnesium. And then it only works with zinc. You couldn't fucking make it up, could you? You know, according to the papers, I mean, not according to my science, according to their science. Right. Well, I like that. I believe that. You know, it's combinations you put together. Some combinations are better than other combinations. My combinations I'm fine with. I'm absolutely fine with them. So I'll continue. I've been at it now just over 3 years in makeup. Just over 3 years now. So I'm happy with that. Sort myself out. Bleeding, personally, I think it was an infection. Water bladder or whatever it was. Even the doctor said it might be an infection, might need antibiotics. I thought, well, forget that. I'll sort it out now. We kelp, iodine, you know what I mean? There's a silica, bamboo powder, silica. Don't forget all these things, magnesium, they're all salts. Salts. You get them by salts. That's why animals eat salts. Parrots, you'll see them chewing at clay. Elephants, you'll see them, you know, with mud and out of the clay. It's salts. Everything needs salt. Anything organic, like us, well, people, organic, you need salts. Like I tell you, you exist as 12 salts. And that's a fact. It's a fact. You know, the 12 salts. I don't know how true that is. The 3 salts you lack out of the 12 salts, you work it out like this, don't you? Gestation, the birth, from 0 to 9 months, right? You are ample in them salts. If the 3 salts you miss is the 3 months of the cycle year. I don't know how true that is. Yeah. People do research on these things, you know, that's what you seem to lack. Them 3 salts you missed out of, you know, so that's how it is, I suppose. It's all about energy, that's me. It's all about vibration. We're waking up, slow but sure. It is all about vibration, how you perceive things, how things are. It's of a lunatic world you're going to live in, you know, the coming years coming along. Am I worried about it? Not really. No, I'm not worried about it at all. The only thing what worries me, and the way they're shoving all this vaccination shit is toward kiddies. Because let's face it, no kid is ever going to die of this disease. A rarity, isn't it? But I think a lot more, if you start jabbing them, a lot more will die by jab. Do you really want that? It's not about us old, is it? About the young ones, isn't it? You know. But when I say if us oldies can spot this, you know, then it's our duty to prevent this, isn't it? There's nothing wrong with us children. You know, we don't need to put this on them. No, not at all. So, what I'm going to say now, I'm going to cut it off now. 26 minutes coming up, you know. Don't worry about me, I'm fine, you know. Whatever happens to me, I shan't worry about it. I hope to do a podcast till the end of it, as it were. Yeah. Well, but don't forget, this last 18 months, it's given us the chance to understand what's important to us. And what's important to us is this, isn't it? It's just living his lives. Stop being slave to money, you know. I've noticed that a lot of people have stopped being slave to money. That's good. That's a good sign. You know, get in tune with one another, get in tune with nature, you know. Understand the ones we fetch after us, you know, as kiddies, you know. What difference does it make to you? You just protect your kiddie. That's all I say. And maybe he'll be able to sort this nonsense out. This nonsense can't go for forever. One way or another, it's going to change. What I see is this. It's dysfunctional. On purpose. They're separating us on purpose. They're isolating you. They're making you fearful. Right? That's all I'm saying. And you ain't got to be any of that. You're only here for a short time anyway. When you're born today. Time's ticking. The day you're born. Tick, 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 tick. That's how it is. You know, you get to a certain stage and it's gone. You know, whether you reincarnate or you don't reincarnate or what you do, nobody knows what happens. Right? But I do believe the energy within inside you, you know, the consciousness, that's all I can say what it is, the vibrational energy, will go on and experience all the things. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Don't worry about it. It's just a brief existence, a spiritual existence in the material world. And that's the only way we can experience the material, is by being here, in this material world. But really, we're not material at all. We're spiritual. Just living it. Take care, everybody. However you got it. God bless you all. I love you all. Stay fit. Stay healthy. Whatever happens to you, don't worry about it. Like I shan't worry about myself. You know, what happens, happens. And that will be the story of Alan Lister. It's the same as your stories. They're just stories. Great, innit? Take care. Love one another. Look after the children, please. Because what's about to happen, I don't like. Bye-bye now. God bless you all. Love you all. Peace, love, and oneness.